Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance for the header! He can get that clear. He's in, surely! Caught offside that time. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alvarez clears it away. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Ferran Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Quarter of an hour played. Ferran Torres. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Foden. Bellingham. He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Rafinha. Mbappe. Kertrauda makes the interception. Mbappe! Ferran Torres. Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferran Torres. Osimhen. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk gets it away. Hakimi played towards the other side. Now Di Marco. And here's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. De Jong could move up a gear here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, well played. And here's the chance to counter. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Mbappe chasing after it. Hakimi. And here's Osimhen. De Jong. Now it's Foden. Mbappe. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. No way through. Now it's Osimhen. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bellingham. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Foden. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Osimhen. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now, this could be a chance. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Can he put it away? They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. In with a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And now they can spring out of defence. This ended up in no man's land. He's there to retrieve it. Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Osimhen. Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Foden. Osimhen. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
DiMarco. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe shapes to shoot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Busquets. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Bellingham! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a little off target. Foden. Mbappe. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha. Mbappe! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
So, third corner of the game.
Le numéro 22. Le
Tries to get it clear.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Le numéro 15. Le numéro 13.
Now it's
Le
Haaland.
numéro 21. Griezmann. Le numéro
Vinicius
18.
Junior.
Le numéro 16. Changement en cours.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Lewandowski. Played back. A great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. All hands on deck for this one. Olise gets a foot in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And he's gone backward here. Griezmann. Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. And that's that. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Osimhen! It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe, Foden, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite footballer.
And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. He's gone back with it.
Tries a shot!
Great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham. Now it's Foden. Great ball if he can...
There's the hit! It's in! They have come roaring back! Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Decent hit!
Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's quick to get it clear again. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mbappe. Pedri. And here's Osimhen. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Osimhen!
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Pedri. To Osimhen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Pedri. And here's Osimhen. Rodri. And the counter is on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour played now.
Can he finish?
Araujo gets good distance on it. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Half-time getting close now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Araujo gets across to intercept that, and now the breakaway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. And here's great hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side.
Oh, shooting chance!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Mbappe.
Can he put it away?
A real chance and a real let-off. Araujo is there and he can pick it up. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's a superb pass. Rodri. Mbappe. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
898.
But he's made sure that's not getting through. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Ferran Torres. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now here's the delivery. And we have our very first corner. Osimhen goes short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Osimhen. Fiddles it through. Ferran Torres. Romero deals with that comfortably. Busquets. Bellingham. Foden. That's headed upfield. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, good read. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aim forwards. Bellingham. And he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham is the guilty party there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 20, le numéro 6, le numéro 3, le numéro 2,
Alvarez.
le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 21.
Mbappe.
Le numéro
Back
13,
into the middle.
le numéro 4. Le numéro
Footballing
16,
width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Really fierce, close defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nico Williams, lovely bit of skill. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rodri tries to clear. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a...
Now the finish! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Hakimi. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. DiMarco. And here's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, good, can he finish? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No goals as yet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Osimhen! No, it's Osimhen.
Decent hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden.
There's the hit!
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well spotted. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Osimhen. Romero. Osimhen! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
DiMarco. Rodri. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ferran Torres. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Lovely feet. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Defending was strong and firm. Rafinha. Here's found the way through. Mbappe. They're urged. Has a go! Rodri. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos with a definite foul there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. Threads one in.
Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ferran Torres. Pedri. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's picked out the run. He's through now. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Foden. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Osimhen.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's the chance to counter. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played towards the other side. Osimhen, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's got tall. Decent enough try. It's their second corner of the game. Ketrauda gets it away. Osimhen. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodri. Bellingham. Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ferran Torres. That's really well cleared. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's had a hit! They've done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Osimhen very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 2.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Le numéro 15. Attention.
Deftly away. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Van der Ven with the clearance.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He is through here. Can he finish? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann.
Temps additionnel.
Foden! That's a half-decent try. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Haaland. Foden. Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Osimhen goes short. Got a shot away! And that is that. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Osimhen. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Ferran Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. And I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. Real chance! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
He's through here. Osimhen. A lot of space there. Osimhen! Oh, and another try! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now there's a fine ball. Deftly away. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Araujo. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, what a ball!
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. Van Dijk gets it clear. Rafinha. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. A real chance if he can get through. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Pedri. Fiddles it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Romero deals with that comfortably. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's clever. And that has earned a reprieve. He's having a hit! Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Foden. Busquets. He's got away. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And here's Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Ferran Torres, and here's Osimhen. Now it's Pedri. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's let fly!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Jong. Oh, nice touch. Foden. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a goal kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ferran Torres. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 000.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Rodri. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Ferran Torres. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 2. le numéro 20, le numéro 9,
Hakimi.
le numéro 10.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Le numéro 25,
Another pass just keeps...
Oh, shooting
le numéro
chance!
15, le numéro 16.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. 75 minutes played. And he's there to belt it away. Hakimi. Rodri. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. That's a decent clearance.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Olise. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last 5 minutes. Olise gets into some space. Rodri.
Vietnam need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Temps additionnel.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. So what can they make of this? DiMarco wins the duel this time. Chance to shoot now! Bellingham is there to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Les personnes chargées de la sécurité
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
Ferran Torres. He's gone forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he goes cross-field. Looking for the run. Araujo makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Olise. And they can counter here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Osimhen. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball if he can get there. And here's Osimhen. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. He's played him through.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rafinha.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen.
Might want to be careful there.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Final ball not quite right, his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Osimhen. Olise. Rafinha. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Rodri has got himself a free kick. De Jong has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Hakimi. Rodri. And Araujo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Osimhen. That is a great pick out. Foden. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Olise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Foden, he is, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they've...
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication and claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement. Gets a good foot in there. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Foden, now it's Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. Rafinha. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Osimhen.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Busquets. Osimhen. And here's Foden. Now it's Ferran Torres. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he was alert to it. Bellingham gets it clear. Ferran Torres.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Araujo. Rafinha, great defending, strong and determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen. Keeper's ball. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Ferran Torres puts his foot on the gas, and he welcomes it in. Osimhen. Very nicely done. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both sides
22.
then taking this chance to
20.
turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 10.
So
Le
he's
numéro 9.
plotting something
Le
before
numéro
playing it
3.
in.
À leur place, le
Barella.
numéro 21. Griezmann. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 16.
It's a loose ball.
Attention, changement.
Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of...
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic.
Oh, shooting chance! Barella. Now it's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Sensational from Haaland! Finally!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Nico Williams. Haaland. De Jong. Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hernandez. To Barella. Ferran Torres. Haaland. Oh, sweet feet. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.